Hey guys, welcome back to Raj 256's channel. I'm here. I'm going to meet a certain lady here, a single mother, and really I would like you to hear her story. You know, life sometimes it is not the way we see it. Things sometimes are hard. As you see, she's trying here to wash some clothes here. A single mother. I really want to share with you her story, and then we'll see. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah.
I can see you busy washing clothes.
Yeah, because we are doing like kind of general cleanness because our guest left and also you guys you left the YouTubers.
Yeah.
So now because I was in the section of housekeeping, I have to do it until the last minute to make it easy for our mother because we can't leave everything like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can tell people your name.
So guys, welcome once more again. I am Eliza_Jacob. That's my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I'm a chef in profession. I'm a caregiver. I'm a farmer. I'm an entrepreneur, and also I am a tutor, an online tutor. I do teach people English online. Yeah.
So guys, today we are blessed to be with her on this channel here. I really want, you know, she has a sad story, guys. I really want to share with her life, how the way it was after the death of her husband. You know, this is something very sad, eh? But then, yes, Eliza, tell me, Mama.
For me,
How was it after the Gulf? Did you you went to the Gulf after your hubby passing away, or?
my hubby died 2014 September, like the 17, and I had to stay home from 2014. It was 2014. From 2014 up to 2016 December the 10th. That's when I had to vacate from the home where my matrimonial home, due to, you know, when your hubby dies, and maybe we were living in the city Nairobi. He was working there. He was working over with an NGO, like sponsoring kids and some stuff and the orphans. So forth. We didn't know that he was next to die. He was the one now next to die so that I can be a widow. You know, while you serve people, you know the shoes when the people how they are surviving, and then next you are the one to die. God forbid you leave your wife. You see that?
So you were staying together with him?
Yeah, with my kids. So
guys, they are trying to throw stones.
yeah. So when he passed off,
was he sick?
He was food poisoned. That's what I can
sorry
tell you.
about that.
And he was almost going abroad. He had a green card which had gone already through, but now things went the other way around. After they went south, so after he died, I tried to manage to stay home, but it couldn't like give me that motivation, because I used to plant food. Because before he died, like when my daughter was seven months, they partitioned the land because there were two sons. So my hubby was the small son. So when he died, the land which we were shown like before.
When he was still alive.
Yeah,
so this is something they
so,
showed you.
Yeah. So when it happened, like he has passed on, the in-laws started to mistreat me. Like I can go to do my business because I used to sell stuffs like these ones. These ones in Kenya we call them marimali. Like this, yeah, because these ones are household items. The plates, cutlery, the spoons, forks, pots, and some stuff, and also these ones. So I had to pass through a lot of difficulties. So I had to start like doing connection on online, Facebook, trying to search for a different kind of work. In fact, I tried. Myself, I had won a green card to go abroad, but someone scammed me too. My cash. He was my dad's family friend. Up to date, I have even the stuff which we had written a written document and agreement.
So your hubby left you with how many children?
Two. Yeah.
A girl and a boy?
A girl and a boy. They are 16 years and 12. I thank God now they are teenagers. When he died, my daughter was in grade 1. Now she's January she's going to Form 4, 4th form.
So how was the life after your hubby died, and then how have you managed to raise them?
Oh, I can tell you it is God. I can't even explain it. I've been passing some difficult times, but God has been there. God has provided for me. I used to hear there's the God or the father of the fatherless, is the husband to the widows. That thing used to like enter from here and pass. But when I had to start crying to God, talking to God, sometimes even I can't put my knees down. There's a time you have depression, even you can't kneel down. I just talk like the way we are talking. I'm like, Jesus, do you exist? God, are you there? Because what I'm passing through is through hell. Because like now, for instance, when my hubby died, he's been buried. A week hasn't ended. The brother-in-law wanted to have intimacy with me. He had to strip himself naked, came inside the home. He was like, now you're gonna be mine. But now in our culture, African culture, for us, we are kissy. He's the firstborn. My hubby is the lastborn. He can't own me. No, for him, he has that crown of like, if just in case, for God forbid, that the dad-in-law goes, he's the one to take care of the family. Could it be he was the one who had died? His wife could have been had by my hubby if my hubby was still alive. But now it's opposite. You cannot have the younger son's wife because you are the firstborn.
Yes.
You are like the leader, you are the head, the crown. So it is haram. It's like promiscuity. So I told him, no, for me, I don't love you, I don't have any feeling. Your brother, even the grave is still the sand, even the glass has not grown. So problems began from there. Not knowing that my mom-in-law maybe wanted me to cover up and continue that situation. So they started like, I plant food, they come, they put the kettle up. Yeah, they feed on it. And I'm like, seriously? Well, how am I going to survive with these kids? I told them, haram. So for me, what I did, for that duration, I was always searching for work. I didn't tell them, in fact.
So they allowed you to stay in that house at the same time when your hubby died?
They didn't have a problem, but they were hurting me indirectly. Like I put food in the farm, they put the kettle. And when I am I'm away in the maybe in the farm, maybe I've gone in the farm or in the business, like the chicken like this, I'll find already, they take a stone like this, they do like this, they break the feather of it. So I'll just come and find it's limping, maybe the leg is not there, maybe it's dead. Even I had some rabbits. They used to stuck them something here. You find them lying down.
So indirectly they used to torture you?
Yeah, indirectly. They couldn't say what is the problem, but you hear, maybe when I've gone to the business, they'll say maybe that one, she has found someone to marry her.
Or the problem was because you refused to marry this guy?
No,
or to have intimacy
it was that they were underestimating me. Naturally, they saw me because now I'm dark. I was so brown like
Zungu.
An Indian, yeah, Mzungu, we call it Mzungu. So they used to say, this banana can't go to the farm. She can't even dig. So God gave me the strength. I used to plant every season, and I thank God. There came I remember after he died, 2014, 2015, we had a drought of like 4 months. From January up to April, like date 5, the rain, then it had to come. Let me tell you, people served for food, but people used to come and steal food from my farm because Eliza had everything. Every time I was farming, like I have to go to the farm before I go to my business. I have to do something, to plant something every day. So that's where I had that, I got that niche or that anxiety to love farming. In fact, for me, in my
because you
home,
had to struggle for your children.
Yes, and also I didn't even know. So the more they were saying that I look so beautiful, maybe I'm gonna be married and run away from the family, the more I stuck and the more I become hardworking, and also the more I had to put food on my table. So they were like, oh, she can afford it. Now like, how? So they were like, they don't know how I'm surviving, but it's through God's grace. So we thank God for every situation. God opened our way. 2019, date 17 July, date 11 July, I had a way. In fact, I didn't have even an agency. I traveled abroad direct. I had a direct sponsor. Like my friend, I got a friend who is not even from my tribe. She comes from Meru. She just texted me in Facebook and told me, I see you, you know a lot about this and this. Me, I'm working in Gulf. Would you mind? I told her, yes, no problem. So she's called Fires McKenna. If she sees
Remember
this,
here you were struggling with the family of the late. The mother and the brothers. So the chance came.
Yeah, the chance came. In fact, even I had applied my passport in Kisumu before we didn't have a immigration office in Kisii. I had to go to Kisumu. Even there in the immigration we had some problems. I'm telling you, ladies, if we want to look for a passport, start early. When it is like you have a job and you go, oh my God, the problems are everywhere. You have to open your pocket. If you don't do that, there are other ways around. So we have challenges, I'm telling you. But God is good. God is faithful. I processed everything by myself. I looked for my passport. I went to the NSSF building in Nairobi, the House of Labor.
Before all that, these children were studying, or
my kids,
they are not started school?
Let me tell you, God, I am telling you, God is faithful. I have never lacked, my brother. I have never lacked, and my kids have never gone to a public school, in private schools, and I managed through God's grace. I told you I was selling this. I started selling this. After those problems, I had to skip.
The family was not supportive?
No, they haven't even one penny. Never.
Even the grandma?
Never. Even a pencil. Even shoes. Even putting my kids on the back like this. Let me tell you. Widow server. If you want to know widow server, please, if there is a neighbor who's called a widow, if there is a problem, if you see them, maybe, my dear, even now I'm okay. I became dark. I became thin, like I'm HIV positive. I became so slim. I became so much like you.
So after this suffering, you like a chance came through your friend on Facebook, and be like, so you could not even hesitate.
2014, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. After 5.
No school fees from the family.
Nothing,
no food
and even the farm itself, the one which I was working
of the husband,
for, like food. I want to plant and harvest and get something. I didn't manage to get anything from there because I couldn't sell the plants. My mom was complaining like, how dare you remove this and you sell?
Your
this
mother-in-law?
is my land. Yes.
But this was your garden.
Even the, I'm telling you, even the banana. She used to scream like, no, this banana. Before I enter the land, she had trimmed it. You see, like this stuff. You know the banana, they germinate. The pads. I tried. I had to bring some men to put for me. They chased the men. I dug the hole, 12 of them. They chased the men. They came uprooted the bananas. After
that is the mother of your husband.
Did that. My daddy-in-law. But now the banana which has grown with this one, like it has germinated again after sprouting. After the banana itself, it comes. She says you have to partition it. We share it, or you pay me half of the money. So I had to say, like, I'm dying. The last time I had to quit from farming, it was 2018.
Because of her?
I planted the food. We harvested like 7 sacks. That's it. Don't switch. 2017. It was January date 14. After my business got burnt in Kisii town. Everything. So where we were renting, like it was a fire, like something can happen, like electricity, and I was among them. So the government didn't manage to pay us. I'm like, Jesus, the day I'm going to harvest, this business has gone down.
You're suffering from home, and then the shop also gets burnt.
And that very day, it was the day I was going to harvest food from my farm. I went. My father-in-law tried to defend me like these sacks of maize, 7 sacks are for this daughter-in-law. They are not yours. My mother-in-law said, no. How did you know? I'm the one who harvested them. And when we planted under an NGO called Farmers United. They give you all the plants, the ones you require, the fertilizer for planting, for top dressing. They give you the gravelia. There's a trees we call gravelia. Those ones. They give you the tent, a TV, a radio, a solar. You pay for it under 10 months, a period of 10 months. Like they support you to plant, and then they show you how you manage so that you can harvest good yields. So my maize, they were like two. You see the maize, and I'm like, God, this time I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna like dry them and have a full harvesting season of another season. I'm not going to plant the same corns. I'm going to plant something different. My brother, it was so painful. I'm telling you, God of miracles can turn everything. Every tear you've been crying, He will wipe it in a minute and change your story. thank God. My kids now are in high school. I've been managing.
So
to
did
pay-
you still stay in Nairobi, or you had to shift after?
After, you know, after my hubby died, we shifted to the reserve immediately after the hubby died. After you bury your husband, you stick home. No going out of the compound. You stay home, you be a stay-home mom. They don't care how you will manage. Either you will go and do some contracts, you'll be a laborer somewhere, you get 20 bob, 50 bob for managing your stuff, but they don't want you to go. If you go outside, they think that you're married. So for me, because I loved the hubby, and because also I wanted like to have my own home, like a wife to the legs.
Yeah.
That name sometimes it comes with a lot of heaviness. You have to be strong. For the widows who are outside there, me, I'm gonna tell you, nothing is impossible when you talk to God. Just talk to God, not even a human being. Talk to God. If you feel like screaming, go somewhere, scream. I used to go and scream. I can put water in a bucket, I scream. There's a time we had a lot of difficulties. We couldn't even afford food because like that season when it was so dry, you can't sell shoes and clothes. People want only food. That's 2015. That's when I know how bitter it is. I used to dream like, where can I find a man to be my fiancé, to buy for me, to give me even 100 bob to buy sugar for my kids. So my brother, it wasn't an easy journey. Me going to the Gulf life, it was an eye opener. It was a game changer. It was a blessing to my life,
so
to my kids.
Who is that friend that at least gave you a second
I
chance?
didn't know her.
On Facebook, you didn't know her?
I didn't know her. Like someone when someone requests you for a friend request in Facebook,
yes,
and you say it's okay, you start chatting and she tells you she's in abroad. She's called Phyllis McKenna from Meru. She was an angel to me because she had a friend who is a man from Kisii. That's how we got connected. She told me this man is from Kisii. I have a friend. Maybe I can show you I can give you the contact to this man so that you can at least believe that I'm connecting you to a good place. That's when I went. As much as there was some, like you find some hectic things in the Gulf, for me, I had to look for the positivity because I know where I'm coming from. I know my problem, and I know that I'm the only sole breadwinner to my kids. So I had to do extra duties, like serve 4 families, but under one salary of 1 family. Yes, I used
So whom did you leave your children to? Because
my mom, my kids. Okay, my kids, like my daughter, she was in grade 7 when I had to go 2019 to Qatar. 2021 when I came, she was heading to Form 1, you see. So I had to bring her near here because I had known I am Marwa. Through Marwa, I knew this Mabera. My daughter was called in a different school towards Nairobi, but I changed. They said, let me bring her next to here due to the place. So the time I landed here also, I love this place. I never knew that I could come again because of YouTube again, that I am going to be that YouTuber. But God is good. God can change it. Like God can mold you in different ways. Whatever you think that you are unable to do, God can give you that strength to pursue it.
So the chance comes in now. You're supposed to go to the Gulf. Were you excited?
For me, I can't tell you I was excited because the way I left my kids, I prepared my kids as normal. Like they go to school, I gave them a hug. I told them, if you can't find me in the evening, but I had prepared someone like a nanny like 2 months ago. Like I prepared the nanny like it was on the 5th month of May of that year. May, and then she came, we stayed together, the nanny, and like.
So you were training the nanny to
like,
take care of the
I
children?
I had a business. I was selling this. I had this business. I couldn't have to leave it to someone else. I had chicken. I had rented a home. I had also the rabbits, and I was doing.
So at that time you had already left the other home where you were staying?
I left the home 2016. I came to town to stay in town. You see,
and I started hustling.
Yes, I started hustling from 2016 December, that's 10, up to 2019 July. That's when God came through for me. You see that? So in between here, I used to wash people's clothes. I get money. I go, I buy skuma wiki, like the kales. I cut it in my kibanda. And then I plait people hair. I can peel the how we call waru, the waru Irish potatoes for people. What this bucket? One bucket they pay you 40 shillings.
40.
Yeah.
Peeling it.
Yeah,
Ah.
you can fetch water for people who are living in the 50th floor. After you fetch the water like 100 liters, they pay you 100 bob. So I used to even to wash stairs for people. I used to make these terraces. We call in Kenya here when you make these terraces for the government, we call it kazi kwa vijana. They pay you 250 shillings. This one.
So you used also to do this?
Yes. I did in Mujengo, the mountain thing like this. I used to carry a wheelbarrow and push. We made there. I did it in, there's a place we call Kisi Town. It's called Mwembes here. I was doing that, the mountain thing, the Mujengo thing. And also I used to make bricks. I'm telling you, my dear, my brother, there's a lot I've done, struggling to make ends meet for my babies. They mean the world to me. If I thought someone could tell me what do you want in this life, I just want to be next to my kids, have my own land, do my own thing, because I don't intend to return to the same family because they molested me, they hurt me, they grabbed what was part of my premise, okay, part of the kids' premise if it's not mine because it was their
But it's
dad's,
for the children.
Yeah, the inheritance from their dad. So me, I don't have the strength to fight human beings. And that's why usually you find me, if someone hurts me, I forgive you and go. I can't forget, but I will forgive you and let it, and so that I can have peace of mind, because there are some people depending on me so dearly and they're naive. They need to have that strength to know how the world goes. So I'm there for them. You saw? That is the reason as to why whenever I find a chance, I go with it.
So now you the father, you the
I'm
mother,
the mom,
you
yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, but I thank my mom, my dad, my sister D. She's an angel because when my kids come out of school, like you know, they are in boarding school. After they come out of school, we have that vacation like now, December holidays. For me, because I've been out like 4 Decembers. This is a chance which came through because I requested. Even now, I was not supposed to attend this December. I was supposed to come January, but God made a way. I had manifested, like you manifest and like say, God, in 2 weeks time, I want to do that. I didn't know. That's how it came.
So what do you mean you never had friends who could help you in this kind of situation?
Let me tell you, there's one thing you need to know, my brother. Being a widow, sometimes it's very tricky. God can give you the strength to pursue everything you want to do. You find a neighbor who has a man, but when she becomes your friend, she feels so jealousy that your kids can have food on the table, they can have bread, tea, so they will think maybe you are snatching her, the husband. They become like jealousy. They don't think the other way around, that you are overworking, you are extremely working for something which is precious. You see that? And also maybe you want the friendship, like I'm a woman too, I need another woman. So being a widow, it's so hard to get a friend who is married, and also I can't be a friend to a lady who is not married.
Yeah, but I'm saying before all this, when you had your husband, so you never had any friend who could all
My
like
friends are
stand in
like
for you?
church. My friends are church. My prayer team. That is my friend.
So they couldn't stand in for you?
Okay, like how? Me, I don't.
No, like for instance, you know, sometimes they could come in and help you, maybe with food,
It is like
being
this.
supportive.
It is like this. I cannot tell you that I had those, because most of the time you find me working by myself, extremely working.
Yeah, true. I can see even here you were washing clothes by yourself.
Yeah. So what I usually have, maybe if you come in the morning in my house, like maybe someone was passing by and comes in, I'll just welcome them, give them breakfast, while I'm maybe cleaning where the chicken sleeps, maybe cleaning the house, maybe washing the clothes. You see that? For us ladies, when you want to have another lady, I'm sorry to say this, in the village, it's only gossip. Like, hey, what did you do yesterday? Nowadays, who's seducing you? Who's doing what? They want to know your life. They come to investigate. And me, I don't have that time. I have time to work and look for money.
For your
and,
children.
Yeah, set my family good the way I want. And also, I have to feed my family, my kids, the same way that when their dad was there, so that they can't see that there's no one eye in the family. You see that? So for me, just pushing that, it made me even not to have those like friends. My friends are my prayer partners, like in church, where we fellowship, where we go to pray, when we visit the sick, and also maybe those people whom I see and I give, when I give, that's when those are the people I can call friends. But I have one mom. She's called Miriam Mose. Miriam. She's mother, but we call her Miriam. And the husband, they were elderly people, were neighbors. They were so good. Like now, if we finish from here, I'll just plan to have my time to go and visit her. She was so dear to me. Her with the husband. Even I used to go even take a cow dung from their home to the farm. I used to do. I got a lot because when we don't have food, she brings sweet potatoes, bananas, sugarcane for me. She can make the milk like yogurt. She brings for my kids. She was the only angel I can say I saw.
So guys, we are still going on with Elizabeth _ Jacob. Her life as a widow and what she passed through before even she went to the Gulf. Because you know, life was a bit terrible on her side when the husband passed on. So she decided to struggle as a single mother to see that the children get what to eat. You know, in this world, being single, like when you're a single hand, it's not easy. So our sister here has tried to struggle so hard, and then a chance came from a friend that she was supposed to go to the Gulf. Now we want to hear how was the Gulf journey after all this suffering and miserable life, the family abandoning her. You know, it is not always easy. Hey, my sister.
Yeah.
The chance comes. Going to the Gulf.
Yeah. So for me, the Gulf life was a blessing. When I went there,
you said they paid for you everything?
Yeah, they sent me the money for doing medical. The family, they sent me the money. I called them Babarad and Madame Ruba from Qatar, but they are from Palestine. They were the best families, and also their family, the mother-in-law, the dad-in-law. Me, all the families have gone. I can say they are a blessing because I get their numbers. They host me nicely. Whenever they mess up, I tell them haram, because me, I know my rights. Before I travel any country, I have to go to the office of the human rights. I know which are my rights before I travel. So it is good also for the ladies. Before you just walk out of the country, you need to
find out. Yeah.
You need to find out, do some research. Where I'm going. Am I going to get access to talk to my family? Am I going to get food, shelter, and clothing? And also where I'm going. Is it going to be safe for me? You see that? So those are the requirements you need to do. Because you need them to know that you need a Wi-Fi to call to your family because you can't call direct. And then the next thing, you need to have a good place, like where to sleep, food, shelter, and clothing. It should be under their provision because that's what the human rights are saying before you walk out of the country. And then you need, those are your rights. You need also to know when you go there, how, you know, some things, there are things you need to know before that. Their contacts, you need to leave them to your parents. And when you arrive there, you need to take a picture with them, you send it to your family. And also, you need also to get that freedom to tell your family how these people are. You see that?
So you don't regret going to the Gulf?
No, me, I won't even a minute regret. I learned a lot through the hardship. I'm this strong woman. So no matter who wants to pull me down, I will always make a way to push it over. For me, I'm the queen in my own palace.
So how was the first day when you reached to the Gulf?
It was so good. Even not the first day, the first 3 months. Oh, it was heavenly. The first week, they took me in a hotel, Marriott Hotel in Qatar, and also Rotana Hotel. We slept there like 3 days. After this week, it was a weekend. At Wednesday, Thursday evening, Friday, we came Saturday in the evening. We just go because they want to make me happy. So, and then the following week we went to a beach, and then we went to the other one. They took me even the parks every weekend. They were treating me like because you know what? These families, the Arabs, when you go there, you are respectful, you are hardworking, you are flexible. Flexible means if you go there, like you should only wash clothes and clean the house, and that is your duty. There, they don't do it like once like this. Continuous. It's a whole day. You spin it like 18 hours in a day. Every day you're doing the same work, and you are within the house, not coming outside even here.
No house like that, no.
Yeah, the compound are closed. They are sealed. It is, you think like you are in prison because you are.
So you use machines or you use your hands?
We use machines, but you know, like blankets, like these ones, the carpets, you wash them by yourself. But there are good families where they take it to the laundry, so they pay for it. Some families, not everyone who affords everything. It's the same in, like in Kenya or in Africa. There are rich people, there are poor people, there are middle class people. You need to understand. Also, you need to be flexible. If you feel to the hands of those kind of families, be flexible and understand. But don't let them lower your dignity, like molest you. It's weird. For me, that's the worst thing. If you want to molest me, I will say it's no. But if you want your duty to be done, I'm here. Because as much as you're paying me, I have to serve you. I have to do it 100% if I can. The best I can, I will do it. So the only challenge is there. If they see you are flexible, some of them they can understand and misuse you. Like this one wants this kind of food. This one, they won't eat like the same food. One wants nuggets, other one wants eggs and some bread, another one wants macaroni, another one wants jerish, another one wants hamburger and the smokies. You have to do. Another one wants cake, another wants Nutella and some stuff. You have to be there.
So did you miss your children,
yes,
like when you're in the Gulf?
Yes, I did, but we used to talk with them. We talk like in video. We have email, we have Skype, even Instagram. You can call a video. You see. So we used to talk. The only which has a problem, like in Qatar and Saudi, it is WhatsApp. You can't make a direct call. That's the only problem, like network.
So let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you get in touch with the grandma and the grandpa of the children on the other side?
Me, when they text me, yes, I do, because I don't have any grudge. I say hi. Like now, last week we had a wedding. I couldn't manage to go to one of the cousins because I was still feeling unwell. You saw me about the climate change. Even I didn't have the voice, so I was just indoors working and cleaning and going inside. So I talk to them, I communicate to them. Like yesterday, my sister-in-law wanted my kids to go there, but I told her I'm here in the border Sirare. My kids are in Nairobi, and also there is the transport money now is very expensive. Where I am in Maru, I can't access now the bank or go to facilitate the cash for them so that they can go and visit. We just talk. I don't have any grudge. I'm a human being, and also in this life it's a journey. So you have to let everything go. Let go.
So Elizabeth, as you pass through that hard life, what's your plan to help other widows who are passing through this kind of situation?
For me, usually the widows whom usually I do meet, mostly I do meet. I don't show it in camera because by that time, I am used to do it like kinda low tone. If I can pay school fees, I can, and if I can open them a business, I do. Like, because I once lacked even someone to support me, and also I once needed someone to hold my hand. It took time until when God had a way for me, you see. But through being persistent and having that motive to do something specific, God made a way for me. So I can't complain for them. I wish to have one day a place that they can have, like, we can call it a home, because some widows, they are being chased away from their homes, matrimonial home, in the name of land, and some other widows, they are being snatched whatever their husbands had, like the premises, and some of them, we have those who also don't behave good, like they forget they were wives, they become industrial. Like they want everyone to have them. We also, as widows, we need to respect our body. If you have someone, have one, and be considerate, be hardworking. Don't relax that your husband has died. You'll be like selling your body. Just work like any other woman, and also appreciate God for everything that you have. Have that gratitude. Also, have a motive. When tomorrow comes, what are you going to leave for your kids? Also, teach your kids how to survive minus you. Why am I saying so? For me, the chance came to go abroad. But before, I had told my kids, what if tomorrow comes, I'm not here? So my kids, I taught them like different kinds of business. I used to do M-Pesa, and it's called a mobile banking business. and agents. So my kids know how to access any kind of business, because once I do that business, I have to put them inside. Like the Kikuyu people here in Kenya, you show them. The Hindi people, the way they do their kids. So for me, that's what maybe made my kids to understand that I'm going to search everything for them. And I thank my family because they've been so supportive.
Do other mother-in-law call you? You talk?
No, we don't talk with my mother-in-law. But there are the family members. Whoever calls me, when they call me and she's within around, I say hi. But she hasn't of late. When I was in Qatar, she used to do. But for now, I can't say. Maybe she doesn't have a phone. I can't tell. But the daughters talk to me. The other in-laws, they talk to me. You see? So I am not sure what is happening on their side. You see?
So guys, this is Elitha Jacob's story as a widow. You know, it's so sad, you know, to lose a partner whom you love. You know, sometimes when we are together, we become one flesh. But then when one of your partners depart away, there's a way how you feel.
Yeah.
You know, it just God's grace that you gain strength.
But it's not easy,
because
my
it is
brother.
not easy.
It's not easy. Let me tell you. It's not easy to sleep alone, in fact. Right? It's not easy when you've been entangled with someone you talk to. We need also support, let me tell you. We need even advice. Sometimes raising a kid by yourself, it's so tedious because the kids are like, why is that one has a dad and us we don't have a dad? You tell them, you remember your dad died. Why aren't you bringing another dad? And I'm like, seriously, these kids are lecturing me too much. Like, we want another baby. I'm like, Jesus, where should I get that another baby? Like now they are teenagers, they are asking me all those things. I told them, you know what? I thank God you have grown up, you can understand the situation. I'm fighting to put food on the table, buy for you the basic needs, make your life be the same as those ones who have their dads. So please, you have to bear with me. And I tell them, I tell them to call God. Call God to be then and tell him what you want. And then they're like, give us the number. You know, they can lecture you. Hey, widowhood is not easy. It's not what vegetable. Hey. And also, let me tell you the challenges, like our widows face a lot. Even a standard 5 boy, even a kid, as long as he's wearing a trouser, will try to like intimidate you. They will seduce you, they will bring you down. And a man wants you, an old person needs you, and the youngest wants you, the elderly wants you. So and then you are like, oh, do I look like bread? They look like which is being sold somewhere. So you have also to have that stand, know how to fight for your rights, respect yourself, and put yourself to be busy. And I don't mind is a devil's workshop.
Yeah, true.
So you'll ever find me somewhere doing something. If I'm tired, it's better I sleep. But the only day that I can say I kind of look tired, it's when I'm within Kenya. It's on Sunday. After church, if you can't go to visit the sick in the hospital or in the homes, I just take a nap. Even I don't know. Even I don't remember that the thing you say that you don't have a woman friend. I don't have that time because for them they come, they want to know. I have bought a cupboard, I bought a bed, how did I manage, and how can I afford that because I don't have a husband? How do you make your kids study? That doesn't have to be on their own brains. They need to focus on how the positivity. What do you get positive, which can motivate you? You see that? So in life, we can say every day is a learning lesson, and if you are open-minded and you have that positive vibe and you wish people the best, I don't think there's something can stop you. No, the sky is the limit. You can do anything to get your cash, to put food on your table, and or to make you happy.
So Elizabeth, let me ask you this simple question. Yeah. Would you wish to marry again?
Yes, of course, I'm open. No problem. I want someone. I'm tired of sleeping like this. Putting my hands in between the legs. I'm tired. Guys, I'm saying the truth. If there comes someone, you know, me, I just don't take a man like from the look and like this seduces me, and that it's a long process. You have to know that I have kids. Being open, it means
so someone has to love you with your children.
Yes,
if he's not ready to do that.
And also, me, I'm not that type of a woman that I will ask for you A, B, C, what. No, me, I love my freedom, and also I love working. So you don't have to come and like say, from today you are not going to be a farmer. From today you are not going to be a businesswoman. You wanna be a housewife. That one I'm out of bond of that, because I'm used to generate cash on the table, but also you need to be loving, caring, God-fearing, and also be honest. In fact, honest. Whatever breaks the house, the families is promiscuity. Why should I be entitled to you where you are entitled to 100 women? I have also a soul. I feel pain. I want okay, if the way you want, it's gonna be okay, but at least respect. You see that? Respect. And let it be in a lot on key, because we are humans. I need you, you need me. So it's tit for tat. That is how life is nowadays, my brother.
Yeah, very true. Very true. No, this is she's being honest and real.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes it's good to be real, because you have to say out what you feel and what you like. Elizabeth, it was nice really being with you,
Thank
Mama.
you, my brother.
It was really amazing. Yeah, but I should only tell you one thing, that the sky is the limit.
Yeah.
And when this other door closes,
Another one opens.
another one opens.
Yeah,
So it is not the end.
Absolutely.
A lot of things and more doors will open, and I'm just waiting for the wedding one day. We
Yes,
come here and we
I'm
just
hoping for that. Let me tell you.
And make sure
I
you
will
call
call
us.
all the YouTubers. Let me tell you. As much as I met you in I Am Marwa, oh, you're gonna be in my wedding.
Guys,
and you know
let us
what?
just pray
my
for
kids
her.
will be so big.
Be like, I have a family. You know, all of us will be like around. Be like, oh, these are your uncles.
Yeah, sure.
Eh?
I'll be glad that day when it comes.
Oh.
But also, guys, check me in my YouTube channel, Eliza_Jacob. For now, I am after we finish here, because he came here, nobody already is here. People have already gone. The last, in fact, the last, like kind of second last guests have gone. We have like 2 people here within I Am Marwa's premises. So for me, I'm doing the chef thing, I'm the housekeeping person, and also I need also to see some things. And also now I'm doing the farming in the other side. So after I finish here, maybe tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna look for a house to rent within Nyabuhanse or Sirare, so that I can do my fully farming. I have Lucas the Traveler gave me his land.
Free land.
Yeah,
Seriously?
to do farming. So I've been doing farming. Go and check in my YouTube
Big
channel.
up to Lucas the Traveler.
And his dad.
Free
Andy.
land.
Yeah, they told me I can do farming, so I bought everything. I'll put it like, I put it like the how can we call the plants, the seedlings. They took like 30,000 Kenyan money, and I've been paying laborers. Like 10 people go to the farm every day. Like today we had 7. Yesterday we had 8. The other day we had 15. The other day we had 17. So it is like as per the duty of the day goes by. You see that?
Wow.
So we planted.
Just
I need you guys. I need
to,
you. You are the ones I'm going to sell for. So we have like kales, kumawiki, onions, okra, cucumber, lettuce, potatoes, tomatoes, sweet potatoes. A lot, guys. I can't finish all the stuff, which take like 3 to 4 months. Yeah.
Wow.
Come check me in my YouTube channel, please.
So
that
guys,
we can learn more.
guys, this has really been so amazing. It's a sad story, living as a widow. Eliza, one thing, as I've told you, the sky is the limit, and when this other door closes, one opens.
Yeah.
And more respect to Lucas the Traveler.
Yeah, and the dad.
And the dad.
Yeah,
and,
also,
and,
yeah.
And, the entire
And
family.
even his brother, Daudi the boy.
Yeah.
Daudi the boy has been so helpful before, because when like now today Lucas was sick, Daudi helped me.
But I'm just today, like he left home in the morning, like he's going to the garden, but then I saw him back. I'm not feeling well.
Yeah, he came, I gave him the money to go and pay the laborers, because you see I'm busy. I'm the only one working here in the villa now as a chef and as part of the housekeeping. So you know how tedious the situation is.
So Lucas,
big
up,
up.
guys. For now, and the entire team, let me say bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, did you take a